Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today on the Christmas Spectacular, we have a nice sausage stuffing. And just like to point out before we get into the recipe, less than 20% of you are subscribed. So if you have a minute, hit the subscribe button, little bell, blah, 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 blah. And if you don't want to, let's enjoy the show. All right, first thing we're going to do is we have 1 pound of regular old breakfast sausage that we're going to be frying up in a pan with a little bit of oil. So basically just cook the sausage up. Cook it up and break it up while you're doing it. Everybody knows how to do that. All right, let's move on. Okay, as you can see here, through the magic of cooking show editing, our sausage is done and browned up and created some wonderful fond on the bottom of the pan. And then you just want to take a slotted spoon and remove the sausage from the pan, but make sure you keep the sausage grease in the pan. We're going to need it in a minute. I'll show you why. And now you want to add about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of butter, and try to get a bit more of that sausage grease in the pan. Just want to let this melt up. Then you want to add 1 cup of diced celery. After that butter is all melted up. Don't worry about, like that brown stuff. There's enough water in the celery that you'll be able to lift it right up. And you definitely want the fond. Then you want to add 1 large onion that we diced up. You're also going to want to add, after a couple of minutes of this cooking, 2 cloves of garlic. And then you just want to cook and stir this over about medium heat for roughly about 5 minutes, or until the onions are translucent, basically, when everything's cooked. All right, on to the next step. Okie dokie. Now, you want to grab 8 cups of dried breadcrumbs, or just the stuffing that comes in the bag. Not stovetop, don't get that shit, but the stuff that just comes in a bag. And you want 8 cups of it. I would go with the plain, because we are going to season this ourselves. All right, now we want to add all that lovely celery and onions that we cooked up. And then you want to add the 1 pound of sausage. You also want to add 1 tablespoon of dried parsley, a tablespoon of dried thyme, and a tablespoon of dried rosemary or sage, your choice. You also want to add a 1/4 teaspoon of, a half a teaspoon of poultry seasoning, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And then you just want to start off with 2 cups of chicken broth. And this is 2 to 3. I ended up using all 3 cups of chicken broth before I decided to put this in the baking dish. And so, either with a spoon, I gave up with a spoon almost immediately. Just get your hands in there, because you're going to need to feel this. And basically, you want to add chicken broth until you get the texture you like. Me, like I said, it took all 3 cups for mine. See, I'm adding a little bit more right now. Okay, I've got a greased 9x13 inch baking dish. And unfortunately, this is where my camera decided to crap out on me, and it ran out of battery power, so I don't have the finished shot. But basically, you want to put this in a 375 degree oven and bake for 25 minutes until golden brown. Like I said, I would have loved to shown you the final product. I think I did a short of it, but that is what it is. But that's basically it. So that's sausage stuffing. Done.